Hello everyone, Happy New Year. This video is just me talking into the camera about New Year's resolutions. Yeah, so I'm not really hearing anything about people's New Year's resolutions. I don't know what that means. Usually, like all over social media, it's like, oh, my New Year's resolution is, and usually it's the same thing. It's like going to the gym and stuff like that. I'm trying to avoid that one because that is one that I do every single year, and I don't do it every single year, or I pay for a gym membership and completely waste that fucking money because I don't go every single year. So, I think my New Year. This is probably gonna be very loud. My heat just came on. Fuck it, you'll survive. It's a little loud, but you'll be okay. I guess my New Year's resolution is like, how do I word this? I think like self-care or putting myself first or whatever. I'm not really sure. This year's been interesting. I don't want to necessarily bad. I had bad moments, but it's been interesting. So I guess there's a lot to unpack with that statement of either self-care or putting myself first. I mean, or whatever I'm trying to say. And I guess what I mean by that is there's like there's just certain things about me that I kind of want to change, and like certain things that I want to do that I want to put more effort in. I know one of those things is like seeing friends and family more. I want to put more of an effort into that because I do stuff like I get invited out and then I don't go for like no apparent reason. Like I could like no apparent reason at all, and I just like stay home or whatever, and I'm just like, my house is better, and I don't do anything. And then sometimes like I'll see stuff posted on social media and it's like, damn, I should have went. And other times I don't regret it at all, but either way it's just I want to put more of an effort into like going out and seeing friends and family and stuff like that. I'm making it sound I think I'm making it sound a lot worse than it is. I just need to do it more is my point. Another thing and a main thing for me is like I've been trying to let's talk about work first. So I need to work less and focus on myself more. I know like my job, I'm not gonna get too into it. I do love my job. I like my job. I like the people that I have to work with. I'll leave it at that. I like the people that how should I put this? Forget all that. My point here is I work too much. Titan's getting all snuggled up. Look at him. Hope my camera doesn't die. I'm at 2 bars right now. Waiting on him to get comfy. Yeah, it usually takes a lot longer than that. He's about to lay down. That's surprising. There he goes. Oh. No? There it is. He's about to, there he goes. Fuck was I saying? Oh, yes, when it comes to work, like, my job is okay, but I work too much. I have to be at work by 6:10 in the morning. And then I do have a decent length of a break, but it's my days just feel like I take breaks, but I don't really have any time to myself. Like I wake up in the morning, I'm at work by 6:10, I work, I get a break, and then I go right back, I go home, I'm on break, and then I go back to work, and then I'm not off until like 6:30 at night, and then I go back home, and then it's super late and I don't want to really do anything anymore and that's just it. And then I go to sleep, and then I wake up in the morning, and I just feel like my days consist of just me living at work, and then I get a break, but it just feels like I don't actually ever get off of work. I just get a break, and then every other weekend I go to my to the other job. So I get home, I pack, I quickly get things together, like on that Friday, on that weekend that I'm working the weekend job. I run home, I pack up everything, and then I get ready, and then I run to the next job. And then there are things that I want to do, like I'm not sure if it's YouTube. Like I've been on this search for discovering whatever my passion is, or what have you. I don't know. I feel like I'm one of those people that's like a jack of all trades but master of none. And sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's a lot of fun because I can like hang out with any crowd, and then just dip my hands in different things, and I'm having a good time. But I think I'm on the search of like doing I want like one thing to call my own that hopefully will grow into something bigger, and and then it never really feels like work, or even if it does feel like work, that's fine as long as I'm enjoying it. And right now I'm putting it in this basket of I hope that's YouTube, and who knows what the future holds, man. It may not be YouTube, but I'm still searching, I'm still trying. But where I fell short this year was I didn't put, or what I want to change next year, this year coming up 2020, is putting more of an effort into that, and not just being like, I want to do these things, and then I go to work, and then and then I just don't have the time. I just never have the time to do any of the things that I want to do. And I'm working, and then that's the catch-22. Like, you work to do those things that you just don't have the time to do because of work. So I want to make a change there. Another aspect of it is like, my weight. I want to get that under control. I don't think I'm doing like terribly, but like I've been like, I lose weight, and then it hasn't been terrible. Like, I haven't gained a crap ton of weight, but I haven't really lost any either. It's like I'll have months where I lose a shit ton of weight, and then not a shit ton. That's a lie. I lose weight, and then I go right back to where I was, and I just kind of teeter-totter, and like I just stay where I'm at, and I want to work on that. I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to go to the I don't want to be like, my New Year's resolution is to go to the gym, and then, you know what I mean? I just want to, like, even if it's just like taking Titan out and then going, he's being gross, taking Titan out and then going for like, longer runs or stuff like that, because I was losing weight when I was taking him for like actual runs and jogs, and then I just kind of like that, that I kind of slowed down on that one as usual. So and then with YouTube, at least, like, and I think this is a good example of it. I want to stop being discouraged. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Right now I'm trying my hand at YouTube, and I want to try not to get discouraged as much, because I feel like every time I get back on YouTube, just something fucking happens. Like the adpocalypse, or this nonsense of the whole like, you can't gear content towards children, and like, you can't be like too family friendly, but you also can't be too edgy situation that's going on now. Like, I know I was watching an interview, or I watched an interview in the past of like Mr. Beast on the and he was going off about like how like, I don't understand the people that complain about like what YouTube's doing, because as long as you just make good content, people will subscribe and you'll be all right. But like, I feel as though it's a little bit more complicated than that nowadays. I don't disagree with him. Like, maybe it's just like my content isn't great. Like, it probably isn't. That's another thing. Like, I don't really, it's hard for me. I'm off and on, because sometimes for the most part, I don't really think that I have anything to bring to the table of YouTube, because I'll like, like go on YouTube and you see people like doing crazy shit, but I don't have the resources and the time to really like do these things, and I'm trying to carve that out. But until I reach like a certain subscriber base and a certain amount of income, I won't really be able to do that. So I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. And I get discouraged. It just feels like YouTube is just moving the goalposts. And I remember when I first started YouTube out, I remember I was so close to collecting that first paycheck, and it has nothing to do with the money. It's just that like, when you do this thing on this platform, like I guess like the money and the views are a form of like validation, like people like this thing, like people like what you're doing, and here's the proof of that. And I didn't really get many views as it was, so I was getting close to collecting that first check, and then like right before is when YouTube was like, oh no, now you need to have like a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of views, and I was like, okay. And then now it's, I don't know, I just I can't be bothered. So maybe Mr. Beast is right. Maybe it's just that like I need to just do better content. But again, time and resources I'm having a hard time with. So I need to, I'll do my best with that one. I don't want to make it sound like a terrible year. Like, this year has been fine. Better than 2015. I was homeless all of 2015. That is a whole other story for a whole other time. And things, I worked my ass off and things got figured out. And just like, so I am grateful for where I'm at, but that doesn't necessarily mean things can't change and things couldn't be better and I need to be stagnant where I'm at. I still strive for more in life. That's all you can do, man. Just gotta keep trying. This is one of those videos where like I don't have a lot to say now because I just turned on the camera and was like, just speak. But this is gonna be one of those videos where like I'm gonna stop recording, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I am gonna think about a ton of other things that I could have and should have said probably on the camera, and then on camera, and then I'm gonna and I'm gonna think too hard about that. I don't want to think too hard about this. I'm just speaking my mind now until the battery dies, which is gonna be sooner than later because I forgot to charge it. Whoops. But yeah, dude, this isn't meant to be like a, I don't want to complain too much. This isn't meant to be like a sad video or anything like that. Like, this year was okay. Like, I had some ups and downs this year, and I had some craziness that happened this year, 2019, and you get over it. Like anything, as long as you strive for more, you strive to do better, you strive to get out of that, rut that you're in, or whatever that situation is as long as that's what you want and you're willing to put in the effort, you will get over those humps. But I'm hoping for more 2020. I guess I'm hoping that like I get for maybe like more direction, or maybe like the things that I've been striving for, maybe like I find at least the room and the time, but like I'm hoping that certain things start to fall into place so I at least get like a somewhat of an idea of like, oh, go down this path and there's more for you down that way. Because I don't want to sound like I'm unappreciative of where I'm at, but again, like I want more in life, and I want to do more things. Another thing is like I need to travel more. That goes into money, time, and resources, but I promised myself that I'm gonna travel more and go out and stuff like that, but like I just kind of haven't done it. I kind of haven't done it, so I'm definitely gonna be regardless of like I'm gonna save up and make more of an effort into doing that. Maybe I should do like a thing where it's like, I'm like knock two birds out with one stone, where it's like, I make myself travel more, and then when I go to those places I like vlog the area that I'm in, and most of those places aren't going to be like out of the country, most likely, at least not yet. Again, time, money, and resources. And it gets into like my job. Like, I don't have any vacation time. They don't actually have vacation time at my job. You get sick time, which you accrue overtime. But getting into 2020, it kind of resets. So whatever time that I want to take, I probably won't be getting paid for. I'll figure it out. But yeah, there are some things that I want to change. I'm looking forward to 2020. I want to make more things happen. I want to get discouraged less. I want to make myself get discouraged less, and I want to put more effort into just being a better me. Rather that's like, passions and like hang around family and friends more, exercise, like just this. I want more change. I'm not entirely and then and who knows, man, things may happen in 2020, like changes that I didn't actually expect for the better. Who knows, man? So we'll see. I'm not sure why I recorded this video. But yeah, guys, I hope you have an awesome 2020. But I hope whatever New Year's resolutions you have, you execute them, and I hope you have a smooth 2020. If you don't, remember, like, life is a roller coaster, man. Things like, what am I trying to say? Just enjoy life, man. Don't work yourself into the ground. Hang on to your loved ones. Travel more, get out more, and just know that you matter. You're awesome. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're handsome, and just like, keep being awesome. All right, love you guys. Bye.